Well, the Mets have 10 walk-off wins. They are poised to try and get another after putting up a 0 in the top of the 10th. The free runner would have been Mark Vientos, but Harrison Bader is going to run for Vientos, carrying the winning run. Tyrone Taylor will be the first man up. The Nats are bringing their corners in, expecting a bunt. Do you expect a bunt?
You got to respect the possibility of a bunt here. I wouldn't be aggressively in. I think first base is in way too much.
Jacob Barnes, the former Met, is on to pitch. He's all fastballs and cutters. Taylor had a double and scored the only Met run in the 8th, and now they're going to put him on and bring up Francisco Alvarez to set up the double play. It's not a bad move on the part of Davey Martinez.
I agree, and because that run means nothing. Alvarez hasn't been called on to bunt too much this year, I'm sure, or in his career.
Alvarez 0 for 3 tonight, struck out twice and hit that soft ground ball that Vargas made a terrific play on in the 8th. They're not going to play the corners in against Alvarez, figuring he's not going to be bunting. Bader the winning run at second, Taylor at first, nobody out. And Alvarez takes cutter low and away from Barnes for ball 1. Barnes can have control problems. We saw that during his brief tenure as a Met. Done better with that this year, though. Just 17 walks in 62 innings. And Alvarez chases a high fastball. 1-1. Starling Marte is in the number 9 spot of the batting order. He's on deck. Alvarez has 1 career walk-off RBI. That was a home run against the Orioles last month. Even in this situation where a single wins it, the Nats still playing their outfield awfully deep. 1-1. Fouled away on a fastball. 1-2. You figured they would shorten up a little bit to give themselves a chance to throw out a runner at the plate.
Center field is way deep. That is young. Gary, you mentioned he loves to play deep.
Barnes ahead 1-2 on Alvarez. And he flies one out to right center field. It's deep. Back goes Cruz to the warning track. He's got it. Tagging at second is Bader. He'll move over to third. So a productive out by Alvarez. And now the winning run 90 feet away. And Starling Marte with a chance to get him home. Taylor held it first on the play. Keeps the double play in order for the Nats.
Second opportunity for Marte to drive in a run.
Pitching coach Jim Hickey on his way to the mound to discuss strategy here. Got a fast man in Taylor at first base, so certainly the Mets might send him. And then the question is, would the Nats throw through with a fast man in Bader at third base?
I don't want to run out of an inning here. Sacrifice fly. You win the ball game. You got a veteran hitter up there in Marte. Everybody stay put.
Marte came up as a pinch hitter in the 8th with a runner at third and 1 out, and had a ground ball right at the shortstop.
Okay.
Washington's going to play their middle infielders halfway.
Not the shortstop. The shortstop's playing back.
I mean, Marte's not that easy to double up. Winning run at third, 1 out. And Marte takes the first pitch, cutter for a strike, 0-1. Starling sat out yesterday. Bruised forearm, suffered on Saturday when he was hit by a pitch. In there off the bench tonight, trying to get the winning run home. And the cutter outside, a ball and a strike. And now middle infielder still staying back. About halfway.
Shortstops come in a tad.
1-1 to Marte. And he lays off the cutter. 2-1. Jose Iglesias, the on deck batter. 2-1 coming. And the cutter misses, ball 3. A walk would load him up for Iglesias, who drove in the only Mets run with an infield hit in the 8th. See how aggressive Barnes is here with Marte on 3-1. And he drives with the left, and the Mets win the ball game. Bader comes in with the winning run. Starling Marte with a second opportunity drives in the game winner in the 10th, and the Mets win 2-1. It has been a bitter struggle for the Mets offense, but they scratch out a run in the 8th, and Marte drives home the winner in the bottom of the 10th after Reed Garrett put up a 0 in the top of the inning. And the Mets take the first game of this final homestand as they beat the Nats in 10, 2-1.
Well, Marte showed great patience, veteran hitter, clutch hitter, gotten the count in his favor. Missed with breaking balls. Barnes, 3-1 count. Iglesias behind him, tough man to double up, got a fastball, end the ball game. Well done.
Mets' 11th walk-off victory of the season. And with the Dodgers pasting the Braves, looks like the Mets will gain ground.
Turns on that fastball, wanted it away. It was inner half, maybe more off towards the inside corner.
Great pitchers duel tonight between Sean Manaea and Jake Irvin, but it's Marte who proves to be the hero with a walk-off hit in the bottom of the 10th.
And a big win for the Mets with the Braves getting slaughtered tonight by the Dodgers. The Mets will now regain the 3rd spot in the wild card.
11th career walk-off RBI for Marte, his first this year. And with the Dodgers up 9-0 on the Braves in the 8th, looks like the Mets will finish tonight a game ahead of Atlanta with a dozen games to play in the season.